don't know exactly who he's going to choose yet. Of our ladies, we have Alana, the 32-year-old hairstylist. We have Talia, the 34-year-old admin coordinator. We have Alicia, the 28-year-old service advisor. Sarah, the history student, 22 years old. And the fifth and final date was Samantha, the 22-year-old nursing student, all in studio here this morning, along with Kelsey, who is Logan's sister. Hi, Kelsey.
Hi.
All right, Kelsey is here. And Pete, this is your fiance?
Howdy. Yes.
Howdy. Hello, Pete.
This is like the grilling time, I think, Rob. You know how when it's the women tell all, you guys, Sherry on the TV Bachelor, like this is really where I don't want to use the word nasty, but it can get very honest.
Well, we said that we needed a wingman to watch Logan and watch over him, and he chose his sister and his brother-in-law. So what we're going to do is turn the microphone over to you, Kelsey and Pete, so that you can ask the girls question and see where their heads are and whether you think they're good enough for your brother and brother-in-law, soon to be. All right?
Okay, so maybe, pick someone you want to direct your first question at.
Can I do a general question?
Sure.
Okay, I guess, I've been following along, so I guess my main question is, why do you guys think you'd be a good match for Logan?
Make eye contact. We need Sherry
You have to bring the microphone. Yeah.
Who wants to answer? I feel like you want to answer.
Okay, so Talia is going to answer first. Go ahead, Talia.
Why would be a good match for Logan? I guess we got along really well. If you want to talk about the date, it was an amazing date on all levels. I'm in a place right now where I know who I am and I know what I want and I know where my future is going. I think that has a lot to do with, you have to get along with the partner as well, but because I'm the older one, I guess I'm mature. Let's just throw that out there, but also I can have fun, so yeah.
Okay. Kelsey, you want to ask another question? What's your next question?
Maybe direct it to the younger two ladies.
Okay.
Okay, so to Sarah and Samantha.
I'm sure this has come up a few times, but how do you guys feel about the age difference between yourselves and Logan? And
Okay.
how do you think that would work out?
Good question, because you know what? A lot of people asked that on text and Facebook over the last couple of weeks, the fact that there was, near a 10-year age difference. We should say, though, like we've said all along, between our own Sherry and her husband, there's almost 10 years.
9 years, so.
And that's a disaster.
And that is a complete non-success story. So, no, but, 11 years later, it's still working out.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Sarah?
Okay. Because your sister gave you a hard time about the age difference, right?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Our parents are 6 years apart. I have an aunt and uncle who are 15 years apart. It doesn't bother me because I've grown up with it and I'm used to it. So to me, if I really like the person and he really likes me, then age shouldn't matter.
Okay, and Samantha, who is date number 5.
Like you said, age is just a number. I really think it doesn't matter. And
Oh, sorry, the microphone's cutting out. I think you have to put it right in her mouth there. Yeah, sorry.
like you said, I think age is just a number. I really think it doesn't matter. It depends on your maturity level. If you guys get along, I really do not think that there should be an issue with the age. And yeah.
Okay, so, Logan got along with both of you, and you're 22, so is he immature, or are you too mature? Which one do you think?
I think the both of us are mature. Like, we're students, and we're in school, we're getting our lives together. We don't have them completely together as of right now, but that's the reason for schooling. We're developing, and I'm sure we'll get there.
Okay. Do we have another question, Kelsey? Okay, Pete wants to ask a question. Cowboy Pete, howdy. Go ahead with your question.
Cowboy, really? I forgot my hat. We'll start out with a light one, and then we'll work into something a little heavier.
Okay.
Light, and we'll just be a general question. Whoever wants to raise their hand to this one. How do you feel about hip-hop music? Hip-hop music being an important part of your daily lifestyle. I mean, like breakfast with Rick Ross, lunch with Jay-Z, and a little glasses of Malone for dinner.
Good question.
The known country fan.
Yes, Alicia.
Yes. Alicia, how do you feel about because Logan actually you produce some hip hop stuff yourself, right?
Yeah, he showed me a bunch of that on his iPod before I broke the USB. I like all kinds of music. I can handle so much hip hop. It's not completely terrible. I mean, I've never been a huge hip hop fan, but working in broadcasting, I've heard a lot of different genres of music, and for sure, yes, I'm a country freak, but I don't mind any kind of music. But if I'd have to put up with it, if we got along in a relationship and everything was fine, and I'm not going to just base a relationship on what kind of music we like. So
fair enough. Okay. Pete, everybody had to listen to it on the dates.
That never came up.
Oh, I didn't know you forced it on them.
Had a real strong objection to it.
Okay. Well, that's because they were trying to impress you. What the heck do you think?
All right, Pete, do you have another question?
We're collectively good with auto-tune as an instrument then. Is that what?
Yeah.
Okay. Kids, yes or no?
Ooh, the kid
Should
question.
we maybe go around the room?
Alana. Let's start with Alana, date number 1.
I say yes, because I definitely want a big family, and I want to have as much love as possible, so I will be able to share it amongst big family.
All right, okay. Date number 2, Talia. Kids, the kid question.
I already have one, which I'm sure everybody knows. And I don't feel one is enough. So that's if I don't have one on my own, I am absolutely adopting. So
wow,
nice.
I need more.
Alicia.
He's enough. That was bad. My son is enough.
Yes, no, I know. We love you. You love your son. Yes.
I would say yes. I come from a pretty big family. I have 3 sisters and a brother, plus a little niece and nephew that I spoil like nonstop. So I would say at least 2 for sure.
Okay, date number 4, Sarah.
Yeah, I like kids, big family. Already have 2 nieces who I adore and let my one niece boss me around, so I am okay with having kids.
Okay.
And Samantha, the 5th and final date that Logan had. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I love kids. I come from a big family, so I'd like to have a big family also someday.
All right. Are you satisfied? Are you satisfied?
Yeah. You're good?
Pete, Kelsey?
All right.
You satisfied with those questions? All right. Well, this is it then. Coming up next, it's the final rose ceremony, and there's a lot at stake here. We have a gym membership to Motion Fitness, Angle Salon Spa gift certificate, his and her watches from PBR Auction. We have Trax Footwear, huge gift certificate, White Dahlia clothing for the Valentine's date, dinner at Samurai. We have Caswell's menswear clothing for Logan, and a special twist. After Logan makes his pick, the final rose ceremony is next. Well, this is it, the final rose ceremony. Shauna's all on Twitter over there.
Shauna may cry. Just heads up to everyone. I've cried, I think, at every final rose that we've done.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have everybody in studio. Alana's here, Talia, Alicia, Sarah, and Samantha, all of the 5 dates. We all agree that Logan had 5 fantastic dates, and I really do believe that Logan is sincere, that he came here to try to find someone to possibly share his life with. So now, Logan, we're going to get you to direct a comment to each one of the girls, and this is your sort of your last chance to talk to them before you make your final decision. So turn the microphone over to you. Go ahead.
Sure, thanks so much. Well, thank you ladies all for being here today. Thank you all for putting yourself out there and applying, and that's a difficult process. I know what it's like to do that, but I think it's even more difficult for women to do that. So I really appreciate it, and I think you guys are all great and phenomenal. I think all of us had a really good date. I think all the dates were different. There was components that were very different, but all in all, I would say it was 5 out of 5. I had a great time on all of them, so really appreciate that. To be a little bit more specific and talk about each one of you, because you guys all have very special qualities. And starting with Elena, I guess the couple things that I would say that stand out immediately is that you are very driven. You're successful, you're ambitious, and so that was something that quickly you and I shared. Right? That was a common bond. I think that you're also pretty self-aware. You talk about trying to be a good person, and a lot of that, I think, starts with being aware of who you are to get better and to be a better person, right? And I also think you have a lot of love to give, and you're so I really had a good time with you, and I think you're a very sweet girl.
Thank you, Logan. Very likewise. I really enjoyed our date, and I had an awesome experience getting to know you. I appreciate you being so open and genuine with me, and I think we had a lot of fun. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. I would agree.
Over to Talia.
Yeah, Talia. So we had a great date. I think we had some pretty initial chemistry. I felt, a pretty good connection with you right away, and that's that's something that you kind of either have or you don't have initially, and I think a lot of times both people can feel it. And throughout this process, I've become a little bit more in touch with myself and trying to, quickly say, do I feel a certain way or not? And I felt a good connection with you. There's a lot of things that I like about you. You're also a very loving person, having your son, and I think you probably know how to love and how to give love and receive it as well. The music that you like, hip hop, that was something that I really liked. We talked about it a little bit. We listened to some music, and that kind of puts me at ease when I know that the girl I'm with is enjoying the music, because I really enjoy it. So that was great. And you're really intelligent. I mean, we were at dinner. We were having really balanced conversation. I didn't feel like I was doing most of the talking. I didn't feel like you were. I think it was really complimentary, and that was a very satisfying date for me. I walked out of there feeling like I was just able to talk and express how I felt.
Thank you, Logan. I have to say I was pleasantly surprised by this process. You go into something just with an open mind and want to look for, you think, okay, this is going to be a fun time. But I was pleasantly surprised in who you are as a man. I find that you're a very well put together man, and I feel whoever you choose is a very lucky lady. So I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Okay, Alicia, date number 3. By the way, Alicia is wearing her Prairie Sun Brewery bumper sticker, which is a joke going back to the date, which apparently she was wearing that night. Apparently.
Allegedly.
Yes. Yes, we don't know for sure. Logan?
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't remember it exactly as it was. Okay, so Alicia, I think, we're talking about your willingness to do crazy things and fun things and being spontaneous and willing to kind of go with the flow. And we had a great date for that, because we were doing some of that stuff. We were having some drinks, and you didn't say, no to any of that stuff. You were along for the ride. And I mean, in that way, those are the types of people I like to be friends with, is people that want to go and have a good time. And I think that really showed through with you, as you're that type of person and you have that energy. You also opened up to me, about relationships, and that you think that you're a really good partner, and that you have a lot of those good home kind of characteristics as well. And that's important. I mean, I said from the start that I wasn't looking for a party girl. I wasn't looking for a girl that just wanted to go out and have dates. And if we're not going on dates, then you're bored and you don't want to be with me. And so you opened up about that side, and that was a nice compliment, because we were having one of the more, party type dates, right? Yeah.
Okay, so based on that, I did have a great time with you. Considering our date was kind of, our date was basically drinking. So
yeah.
And it was nice to find someone who is so easy to talk to. Like we said earlier in one of our interviews, we're just so easy to talk to, and we can keep up with each other, and we have such great conversation. And that's something I think I've lacked in past relationships. Like, we can actually, we're never bored. We can just keep talking. It's fun.
Yep.
I had a great time with you. You're a super nice guy, and all the best to whatever happens.
Thank you.
All right,
let's go to Sarah, date number 4.
Sarah, okay, so we get into the younger girls, right? And I had a great time with you. We had a lot of fun. Starting out, one of the most unique things on this entire experience, doing the pole dancing, and you forcing me to do it, or encouraging me to, and me also being willing to do it, and that was a lot of fun. So that's something that I'll remember forever. Can't forget that. The things that I like about you, I think that you have a really good energy, and you're really bubbly. I said that, and that rubs off on me, right? When I was around you, I was having a lot of fun, and I think more than any of the other girls, you actually liked my jokes the best. You laughed at all my jokes, and I mean, what guy doesn't like, making jokes, and the girl is enjoying them and laughing. So thank you for sharing that sense of humor with me. And you obviously, you're really athletic. You care about that, and you look great. And I think that, the moves and stuff that you can do, and that's something that's pretty unique about you. So I appreciate it.
Thanks. Now I'm just blanking. I don't know what to say. Yeah, I had a really good time with you. It was just a lot of fun, even though I had to spend an entire limo ride with you out to Blackstrap. And you were just, kept pouring more booze into my cup.
That was my cup.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun, and whatever happens, I hope we keep in contact, because I do really want to meet Bentley Like, I'll ignore you for 10 minutes and just like play with him.
Bentley is your dog.
Bentley's my dog,
Yeah.
not my twin.
Right.
Yeah, so good luck, and whoever you pick is, a very lucky lady.
Nice.
All right. And Samantha, date number 5. Logan, go ahead.
So this is the most fresh in my mind because we just very recently had this date. There was a lot of initial really strong chemistry with you, and I felt that. And like I kind of mentioned before, I feel like I can analyze that pretty quick and feel if the person also feels that way about me. And I felt like it was reciprocated, and we both had a high level of attraction to each other, and that's important. One of the things I said to you was that physical or that attraction is secondary to me, to your intelligence, and I really had great conversation with you, and I like the fact that you challenge me on some things and you don't just agree with everything I'm saying, or you'll push back if you don't agree with it, and I think that in a lot of ways is what makes your relationship strong, and it's what makes conversation great, is having a little bit of opposing views and being okay expressing that, right, and being able to accentuate your position.
And I thought our date went really well too. There was flow, there was a lot of chemistry. I had a ton of fun, and good luck to all the other girls. I hope we all stay in touch after, and it's been a really fun run.
That's nice to think that you guys could, hopefully form some friendships out of it as well, which is what has happened in years past. We've even had years where they go on an annual Valentine's group date together and still do that. So it's pretty fun to see, a lot of friendships form, with you, hopefully Logan, and with each other. So that's a good thing.
Okay, so all that being said, 5 great dates, 5 great ladies here. And it's time now, Logan, for you to address your comments to the girl who you would like to choose as the C95 Bachelorette. And that means Motion Fitness gym membership that they will win, an Angle Salon Spa gift certificate, his and her watches for both of you from PBR Auction, gift certificates from Trax Footwear, White Dahlia Clothing, dinner at Samurai for your Valentine's date. And, of course, Logan, you're set up with Caswell's menswear. So all of that, and of course, Logan's heart, right?
And a special twist to come,
And
Rob.
a special twist. Logan,
Special twist.
go ahead, and then you can ask whoever you want to accept the final rose.
Okay, well, I don't think there's really anything else to say. I mean, this is kind of it. I really feel like I could have been sitting in one of those chairs and all of you guys could have been here, and I think that's very, very true. You guys would have all been excellent bachelorettes, and you would have had 5 guys that would have been, all over trying to impress you. So, again, I genuinely have really enjoyed the experience, and that's because of you guys, and it was a 5 out of 5 for me. So, I guess without further ado, I'm gonna ask the person. I'm gonna follow my heart because we've had limited amount of time together, so I kind of have to just go with my impulse and hope that it's the right thing to do. And I'm gonna ask Sam if she would accept this rose.
Shauna.
Oh, no.
Easy, Shauna. All right, Sam is standing. Sam is accepting the rose. We have a hug. Uh-huh. Do we have a kiss? Do we have a bachelorette kiss? Yes, there we go. We have a control room kiss. Yay!
Hang on. Sam, just come over here and share the mic with me for a second. So, how do you feel, and did you expect this?
I didn't expect it. My heart is beating out of my chest right now. This is very exciting, and yeah.
No hesitations, though. You were accepting it if you were offered it.
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
So the one final special twist for you guys is, besides this beautiful Valentine's Day date that you're going to be going on, the Delta Bessborough has offered this. 2 beautiful suites at the Delta Bessborough.
Wow.
We'll hand you the keys, your own keys to your rooms. There's a little adjoining door in between those rooms.
Wow.
You can choose to open the door or not open the door, whatever you would like to do, but you will be spending the night at the Delta Bessborough after your date.
That's phenomenal. That's very generous of them.
All right, so thank you very much, and we're going to check in with you guys next week after the long weekend to find out how everything went.
Do you think that you guys will use the adjoining
Shauna has
rooms?
to know right now.
Or do you think that you'll just use one room?
That is a great question. Why, do you want the other room?
Can I? Yeah, can I come and stay in the other room and eavesdrop? Wait, that's creepy.
We
I won't.
would almost said yes until you said the eavesdropping part. Now you're just creeping me out.
All right. The big thank you to all of the girls who came in. I think this was a really
definitely.
fun season of the C95 Bachelor. Congratulations, Samantha. We're going to get you all your prizes. And Logan, thanks. You've been fantastic.
Thank you guys so much.
Follow the C95 Bachelor. Get juicy details, blogs, and videos.
C95.com.